Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching. Coming up in the next half hour, the Friendship Picnic promises to be a fun community gathering once again this year. You cannot miss this annual event at Wheaton Regional Park. Plus, a local nonprofit helps adults with special needs express themselves through the performing arts. And later, you cannot miss this pet adoption event at the Rockville Town Square. But first, it was a lively day throughout the county as 206 county schools opened their doors for the first day of the 2018-2019 school year.
First day, let's go!
MCPS opened its doors today to over 163,500 students, the largest enrollment in the district's history.
I'm excited to be back. I think when the kids come back into the building, there's an energy that's just not there in the summer.
I'm pretty excited. The children are excited too, and just want to get another school year started.
Superintendent Dr. Jack Smith and other county leaders joined the first day excitement, touring 4 schools throughout the county.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Superintendent Smith talks about why all means all is important to all students.
That has to be a big initiative every day, every hour, every year, forever. And if we're really going to get that done, we have to know and understand and have evidence of learning for every child.
At Northwood High School, Dr. Smith and Board President Mike Durso spoke with students about career readiness.
Have real opportunity, real choice, and real options as they graduate.
Students are capable of at least starting to think about what may be in the future for them. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have to decide on the next 20, 30 years of their life in 8th or 9th grade, but just to kind of expose them to a number of things.
It was a day full of emotions throughout the county, but excitement topped the list for all staff, parents, and students.
I'm really excited to be back. So happy the kids are here. It's going to be a really great year.
My daughter will be in kindergarten, and I feel very happy, very excited for her, but at the same time I feel very sad because she's growing up too fast.
Well, I'm excited, kind of nervous, but I'm pretty sure I can do this.
We wish all the students and staff in MCPS a successful year. With the new school year starting, many parents are thinking about the safety of their children. Montgomery County Public Schools has undergone several security upgrades to schools, including adding cameras and upgrading the systems that allow visitors to enter buildings. Here's more from MCPS spokesman Derek Turner.
We know that security is on the forefront of so many parents and students' minds. The core purpose of Montgomery County Public Schools is to educate students and make sure that they're achieving at the highest levels. But we can't do that unless students feel safe and welcome in the school building. We have thousands of cameras in our middle and high schools, and this year we're adding cameras to our elementary schools. We have hundreds of safety security staff supporting students in schools throughout the system. We have school resource officers at all of our high schools. We have access control systems, which we've updated this summer to control access into buildings. We've added controlled access vestibules to many of our schools, and we're finishing up the vestibules this school year so that there's a forced entryway into the school so people just can't walk into the building. We're really thinking about the comprehensive nature of our infrastructure. But to go along with that, you need the focus on some of the other pieces, like child abuse and neglect. So we have a multi-pronged system for background checks. That includes the fingerprinting against the FBI database. It includes Child Protective Services background check. It includes self-disclosure if you've been arrested, disclosure before you even apply. It includes mandatory training around child abuse and neglect before you even start at the school system. So all these things are in place to help prevent to help ensure we have the best employees and to help keep our kids safe. realize with as many background checks as you have, you can't see what's in the hearts and minds of people who become employees. So that's why we have a robust system where we really think about recognizing signs of child abuse and really have thorough and tough rules from our employee code of conduct through all of our trainings that help us understand when child abuse is happening and how to report it if we do suspect that it's happening.
Officials are asking motorists to slow down and watch out for pedestrians. My MCPS Mita Hicks has more.
Get off their phones, slow down in residential areas.
Lindsay McGarity is a mom of 2, and as the countdown for school begins, she's asking drivers to use caution so kids can get to and from school safely.
Cars drive really fast, and there's school buses, there's bus stops, and we want kids to feel like they have the independence to walk down the street to go to the bus or walk to the Metro bus or to school with their parents. So I would just, always pay attention.
According to officials, distracted driving is one of the main factors that contribute to incidents involving pedestrians.
Vehicles travel at a high rate of speed, and they're several thousand pounds. They're more deadlier than the gun on my hip.
Montgomery County police officials say they are revving up their enforcement efforts on distracted driving, including adding more cameras to school buses, checking for aggressive driving, but pedestrians should remain vigilant as well.
Most of the pedestrian fatals, crashes, the pedestrians at fault. Many of the pedestrians recently, we've noticed, have been going forward or away from public transportation.
Didone says that parents should talk to their students about proper safety measures when walking to school, catching the bus, or standing on the side of the road. McGarity adds that parents should start young. At 4, her son knows what to do.
I definitely don't think it's too early. He knows, even as we stand here on the edge of the sidewalk, he knows that we always have to stop before we get to the bumps on the sidewalk, we call them, or before a stop sign.
An alarming number of motorists illegally pass a stopped school bus in Montgomery County. On average, about 167 violations are happening a day, according to Captain Tom Didone, Director of Montgomery County Police Traffic Division.
Last year, during the school year, we had approximately 500 buses armed with our safety cameras. And unfortunately, 34,000 people pass those school buses, which is an average of about 167 violations a day. Far too many kids are put at risk with those vehicles passing it. There are a little more than 1,200 buses in the Montgomery County fleet, and we're going to be adding another additional 400 cameras. So we'll have 900 buses, or about 3/4 of our fleet, armed hopefully by the middle of the first semester of the school year. Most of our violations are occurring on major arterials and roadways like East-West Highway, Colesville Road, Frederick Road, Piney Branch Road, and River Road have traditionally been leading in the number of violations. Some of these roads are multiple lanes. Those multiple lane roadways don't have center medians. So under Maryland law, if there's not a raised center median, then you must stop, even if the bus is on the other side of the street.
Coming up on County Report this week, a new department director joins the City of Rockville. We'll tell you how his vision will impact city development. And you should not miss the annual Friendship Picnic, an opportunity to come together as a diverse community. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. In Rockville, there is a new Community Planning and Development Services Director. And as Rockville 11's Craig Buchanan tells us, the new director has a plan on how he can help shape the future of Rockville.
Rockville's Community Planning and Development Services Department welcomes Ricky Barker as its new director. Barker is a planning professional with over 3 decades of experience.
What drew me to Rockville is the high quality of life, the opportunity to do really good things here from a planning and development standpoint, that I think I can lend my experience to Rockville to help the mayor and council lead this community to its future state.
The director of CPDS is responsible for the management and execution of topics like those listed on your screen.
Right now, I'm in a listening and understanding tour where I'm getting to understand what are the expectations that are out there and what are the things that we need to do as a community to move us forward.
Barker most recently served as the Director of Planning and Zoning for Loudoun County, Virginia, and has held other planning positions in North Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee.
I feel like I can bring a lot to the table in a sense of bringing different views together and help the different stakeholders come up with a new vision and making it a faster, smarter, and smoother process for everyone.
For more information about CPDS and the department's mission, head to rockvillemd.gov/CPDS. For County Report This Week, I'm Craig Buchanan.
The 2018 gubernatorial election will take place on Tuesday, November 6th, and the county's Board of Election is in need of election workers at polling places. Individuals are needed to serve throughout the county, especially in the areas of Bethesda, Cabin John, Chevy Chase, Darnestown, Potomac, and Rockville. To serve in this paid position, all workers must be registered to vote in the state of Maryland. Training is required and will be provided. There are several part-time and full-time positions available. For more information, visit 777vote.org. It's a picnic for people of all backgrounds to come together, and you're invited. All county residents are welcome to come out and enjoy the annual Friendship Picnic. It's free. It's a relaxing way for people from all cultures to come together. It's a great chance to make new friends and discuss ways to build a stronger community. Food and entertainment will be provided for the entire family. So we hope to see you on September 23rd from noon to 4 p.m. at the Wheaton Regional Park. For more information and to RSVP, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/human rights. Save the date for the 3rd annual Montgomery County Procurement Forum, which is set for Friday, October 5th at the Silver Springs Civic Building. This is the event to learn about procurement opportunities around the county, and the event is free. The forum includes procurement experts from the public and private sectors and features educational sessions and an exhibitors showcase. For more information and to register online, visit the Office of Procurement website. The Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation is the official public-private economic development organization helping to accelerate business growth in Montgomery County. Here is one of the #MoCo365 videos highlighting the Montgomery County Revenue Authority.
Montgomery County Revenue Authority is what is called a quasi-governmental agency. It was formed in 1957. The biggest thing that people know us for is that we own and operate the 9 golf courses in Montgomery County as well as the Montgomery County Air Park. The Revenue Authority is unique in that it is self-sustaining, so everything that we operate is operated without taxpayer subsidies. With close to 400,000 rounds of golf being played at the golf course system, that represents really the community that we live in, which is extremely diverse. We have golfers of all different abilities, golfers from all different parts of not only the county, but of the world. The Revenue Authority also operates the Montgomery County Air Park located in Gaithersburg. It offers the closest jet port to Washington, D.C. There's a lot of great community outreach through operations called Angel Flight, in which pilots donate their time and their plane to pick up people in need of medical assistance. I currently live in Clarksburg, Maryland. I moved my family to Maryland 12 years ago, and we've just enjoyed living here. So it's close enough to the city, but it also gives you a real rural and farm area to be a part of as well. So it's been a fun place to live.
For more information about NCEDC, go to thinkmoco.com. Coming up on County Report this week, we check out an arts program that engages adults with special needs. And Montgomery College's volleyball team is ready to kick off their season. Stay with us. County Report this week. We'll be right back. Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Adults with special needs and intellectual differences can have difficulties with communication related to speech, social skills, and behavior. One program here in Montgomery County is giving these adults the opportunity to channel their inner Shakespeare. Susan Kennedy has the story.
First thing in comedy, we want to be able to express ourselves physically.
Annetta is warming up this group of special students for an hour of comedy class.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. This has been comedy class.
The comedy class is just one of the many programs offered by ArtStream, a Montgomery County nonprofit with the mission of bringing the arts experience to folks who might not otherwise be exposed to them. Whether you're an amateur or a pro, ArtStream has a role for you.
You know, ArtStream is a place where people feel completely accepted. So there's trust and there's confidence building in being part of a group.
Yes. Woo, let's go.
Where everyone assumes you can do it.
ArtStream was started in 2005 when 5 women artists decided to bring the arts to the hundreds of individuals who they believed
What do you call a woman?
The boss.
needed it in their lives.
Can you tell Miss Madeline, what did we find at the bottom of the ocean?
Nicolette Stearns is one of the co-founders of ArtStream, and she remains actively involved in the organization today.
We teach life skills, communication skills through theater, through dance, and through music. And at the heart of all of that really is the idea of connection.
These aren't people necessarily with the skills to call someone up and say, hey, do you want to go out to a movie?
What's the first thing we should do if we're going to go see a movie?
Look on the internet.
Look on the internet. What are we going to look for?
The movie times.
The movie times. All right, let's look.
That's just not a plan. All the details that go into that simple request are beyond a lot of our folks in the beginning of ArtStream.
Thank you so much. What theater number are we in?
I think you are in number 16.
16, thank you so much.
So being able to be with someone every single week and make friends, find out who you click with, do things together, feel part of a team, all of those things happen at ArtStream.
ArtStream offers a wide variety of programs to adults with disabilities that have been developed keeping in mind the idea of community building. There are more than 700 classes per year with over 1,000 participants. The programs consist of inclusive drama and social skills classes that include role play, dancing, and comedy.
Next, we have Russell doing The Simpsons.
Let's set up the scene first. Bart and Lisa are at home with Grandpa.
Russell has really grown a lot in ArtStream.
I will put you in a home. You already put me in a home.
We like to say the acting experience overall has changed his life. He had kind of a troubled adolescence.
I'll be good. Scene.
And this put him on a positive path.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lucy.
And I did not know until about a week ago that he was going to do that. And I didn't know that he had a costume. I was just blown away.
There's also the inclusive theater class where actors develop and perform an original musical, which is a year-long process. During this time and in all of the classes, the students form friendships and bonds, but more importantly, continue to grow as people.
ArtStream is a way to help people meet friends, and friendships are formed and they're lasting, and you're part of a team, you're part of a group, and there's a lot of support for each other.
If you'd like more information about ArtStream and the programs it offers, visit the website.
The Montgomery College volleyball team is just about ready to start their 2018 regular season. And MCTV's Michael Brown has a report on what to expect from the Raptors.
Last season, the MC volleyball team was knocked out of the postseason in the first round. So head coach Tori Keno hit the recruiting trail early, determined to make sure that didn't happen this year.
We kind of started right after the season ended last year. We went to a couple of the state finals games. We went and watched them at club and just get talking early and locked them in.
She brought in a dozen new faces, and so far they're a perfect fit.
I'm feeling really good about the recruits. They seem to be fitting in very nicely. They get along with the returning players, and everyone seems to be gelling really nicely. And everyone's tall and hits the ball hard, and I'm really excited.
One of the returners is Linnell Perez, and she's excited about her new teammates.
I definitely think that there's a lot of talent, and they can pretty much be put anywhere on the court, which will give us a good variety for the season. We can switch it up a lot, and we have that edge over other teams.
But having a host of new players also presents a challenge. Volleyball is a game that relies on chemistry and familiarity. So how does Coach Keno foster that?
I think just having open gyms, having them come, be in the gym, just kind of playing together, getting to know each other. I know the girls put together a group chat and they're all texting and talking and doing their thing. They've gone out to eat a couple times after practice, but I think just being together and hanging out is kind of helping them.
So with the wealth of new talent and some experienced returners, the 2018 outlook is bright.
I'm really excited. I definitely expect a lot more wins. I definitely expect to get a lot further in the postseason, but I think it should be good. So stay tuned. It's going to be great.
I'm very excited. I'm really eager just to see them play a match and see how it all goes, but I have really high expectations, and I think they're going to do really well.
For County Report this week from Montgomery College, I'm Michael Brown.
Coming up on County Report this week, pet owners, the county is offering free rabies vaccinations. We'll tell you when and where. And if you're looking for a new four-legged family member, we have a preview of a great adoption event in Rockville. Stay with us. County Report this week. We'll be right back.
Interested in career success? Get to Montgomery College and we'll get you going. You can earn an associate's degree in only 2 years. With 3 campuses, award-winning faculty, and multiple online learning opportunities, Montgomery College will empower you to set your course and succeed. Want to pursue a bachelor's degree? If you start at MC, you can save 1/3 on total tuition costs of a 4-year program. Apply today.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. We want to remind county pet owners that all dogs and cats 4 months of age or older must have a current rabies vaccination and a county pet license. The Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center will have its last rabies vaccination clinic this summer. The vaccinations are free with the purchase of a Montgomery County pet license. The clinic will be held Sunday, September 16th at the Adoption Center in Durwood between the hours of 8 and 10:30 a.m. For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/animal services. With 3 campuses in the county, Montgomery College students, staff, and alumni are everywhere in the community volunteering their time, energy, and talents.
DC Actors for Animals, a local nonprofit, is led by MC Professor Lisa Carrier-Baker.
We have a yearly event called Beltway Barks that is in Rockville Town Center. This year it's on September 15th in the town square in Rockville. It's from 11 to 3. We'll have 9 rescue groups there. And we'll have a lot of vendors that are selling pet supplies. Some of them are doing pet training. We'll also have some of the best entertainment in town from some of the best theaters in town. And in between the singing, the animals are presented on the stage by the actors, and a little bio is read through all of them, you know, where they came from, who they are, what they're about.
There are also lots of volunteers, including MC staff, students, and alumni.
One of my career goals is to be a vet, so it was really nice to actually get this opportunity from one of my professors at Montgomery College to volunteer for an animal rescue.
As a student, it's really important to get volunteer experience so that you're not just learning in the classroom, you're putting stuff that you're learning to good use, or you're just learning about, you know, what it means to volunteer and work with animals, and, you know, to work with different groups that you don't really get any contact with when you're in the classroom. So it's really all about giving yourself a well-rounded experience.
We have high school students volunteering, and because we're a 501c3, we can give them SSL hours towards their total. It is a big event with a lot of moving parts, and we can always use the help. So if you're interested in volunteering for Beltway Barks, you can contact us at dcactorsforanimals@yahoo.com.
If you like dogs, you're going to have a good time. If you like musical theater, you're going to have a good time.
Definitely come out on September 15th because there are so many dogs that need homes.
Beltway Barks is Saturday, September 15th from 11 to 3. If you're looking for a new furry family member or want to learn more about pet adoption, join the rescue groups and all the talented performers for a great day in Rockville Town Square.
And with that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We leave you today with a few more sights and sounds of the first day of school. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.
Yes, welcome. Oh my. How are you? Hi, kids.